Hello, my name is Jessica Rovira, also known as Beloved J. We are here to do a read for you lovers out there, those of you who are looking for guidance and information on your love interest, your person. So we're going to dig into the energies of the moment, tapping into whatever it is that Spirit would like to talk about today. Remember, time is fluid. So for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. For those of you returning, thank you so much for being such loyal participants in this journey of mine. Like I said, time is fluid. So whenever this message reaches you is when it's meant for you. And also the energies can be flip-flopped. So if you're resonating more with the energies of your person and you feel like your person is more resonating with the energies of you, then go ahead and flip-flop the energies. At the end of the day, if this is your soulmate or your twin flame, then you will more than likely be mirroring energy, so you could be resonating with both sides as well. But this journey is really about yourself, and I give a lot of information about, you know, not only just your person but you as well. So take what resonates, leave what does not for someone else. I like to open the energies with the white light, which I've already created a portal of white light for the Divine Creator to protect the space. But I also like to clear the energies with my bowl. So take a deep breath, close your eyes, and just simply listen to the sound of the bowl. Yes, Chili, thank you for blessing this reading. His little meow is so cute. All right, let's start with our Moonology deck. You get the energies of the moon. What is the energy from the moon from our Moonology deck? So I'm going to pull, and then I'll unpack, and then I'll read from the book. Look at the bigger picture, full moon and Sag. Quite interesting. The last read that I did was the new moon in Sag. The Archer is very present in these past two reads of mine. So maybe you or your person is a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. It's just the energy that is connecting the two of you at the time. I just heard there's an eye on the target, right? Eyes on the target. Look at the bigger picture, which is quite interesting because all day I've been hearing the hawk, like waking me up, actually yesterday and this morning as well, which yesterday was when I did this read, you know. Doesn't matter what day it was or anything like that, but just the past 2 days I've done two readings. Yesterday was the 11th, September 11th, and today is September 12th is when I'm actually doing these reads. In the past 2 days, yesterday was the new moon in Sag and today was the full moon in Sag, and I've been waking up from normally it's the owl waking me up, but lately the past 2 days has been the hawk waking me up. And this morning I walked outside and I actually saw 2 hawks fly out of the trees in my backyard. So what was the message that I received from the hawk was that it was to look at the bigger picture, right? To take a step up and try and see my circumstances and situations, but now I'm talking to you, your circumstances and situations from a higher perspective. Look at the bigger picture. What that means is that when we are seeing only what is in front of us, to the side of us, maybe behind us, right? we're not really seeing clearly because you're either stuck in the past, you're looking towards the future, which the past doesn't exist and the future doesn't exist. So you're not really thinking clearly, at least. You're thinking to the side. If you're looking to the sides, besides, you know, looking what's around you, instead of what's inside of you, there isn't clarity in that, is what I'm trying to get at. So by looking at what is present in this very moment, right? Not looking in the past or not thinking about what's coming in the future. Let's remain in this present moment. This is what I feel like this is talking about. Going and seeing it from a higher perspective, trying to get the perspective of a hawk, you know, sitting up in the tops of the trees, looking down on this situation. There's about spirit letting you know that you are up here with me and you have this higher vision, this bigger picture that you can tap into and you can use to your advantage. But maybe you're stuck looking back behind you into the past, which is gone and is just an illusion, or you're looking into the future, which has not yet been created and it's just an illusion. So if you can't see what's, you know, if you can't look externally into your surroundings right now, then what can you do? You can look to spirit. You can look to the higher picture that spirit is trying to portray to you. So getting into the energies of your person and you with that was the Moonology deck. This is I love it when spirit does that. This is the Halloween Oracle. Dawn, the light after the darkness. This is for your person. Quite interesting because it's the owl. I did speak of the owl. And look, it's surrounded by the moon or the sun, right? It kind of looks like it could be both, right? There's the sun coming in over here, but it looks like the moon on this side. So there's like a little patch of fire down here. And that's because the sun is burning so bright. The light after the darkness. I think your person is either going through, has gone through, or is coming out of the darkness, right? They are, and it's quite interesting because yesterday there was a lot of talk about being in the dark and seeing that the light is within you in the last read that I did. And here we are for your divine counterpart. It says the light after the darkness. So this is insinuating that there is light wherever you're at in this moment on your journey, or your person is at on this journey at the moment. There is light after the darkness. So maybe they're going through a dark night of the soul. What is that? It means that their shadows are being revealed to them and they're having to face their shadows, okay? And then we have for you, we have zombie, and it says control. Are you trying to control when this connection happens? Are you trying to control who it is? Are you trying to control when it happens, where it happens, who it happens with? Are you trying to control and micromanage the universe? Maybe you need to look at the bigger picture. Okay, we'll get into the cards deeper. I first want to pull and then we'll unpack. So I'm going into the Halloween Tarot. Trying to get any information on you and your person. So we'll go into your person's energy first and then yours. Then we'll go into the lessons and teachings. What's separating you, what's blocking the connection, and then the action that will be taken, or that needs to be taken. All right. I'm hearing that song. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Okay. Spirit wants me to go backwards because this one just popped up. It's at the bottom of the deck and it literally just pulled itself out. Clearly Spirit wanted it to come out. This is the 4 of Imps, the Four of Wands. A lot of people associate this card with the 1111 card. As you can see, the 4 wands creating the 1111 symbol. There is a garland that is strung up between all 4 wands. This creates stability. This is like a celebration. It's almost like, you know, you've reached the finish line. This is a cause for a celebration. This is these 4 wands creating such a solid and stable foundation that we have reached the finish line. And this is the garnish of celebration for reaching that finish line. And, you know, the moon is illuminating the sky. And there's 4 imps celebrating. There is an opportunity. This is, you know, sometimes some people see this as the halfway to marriage card or the marriage card. Just about solid foundations. Oh, okay. The Ace of Imps wanted to come out. The Fool at the bottom of the deck. So the Ace of Imps is all about a passionate new beginning. I'm not going to shuffle. It just wanted to come out. Passionate new beginning, raw energy. Very passionate, sensual energy that's being manifested by spirit. There is this want to start a new path, a new adventure. Maybe there's new ideas, a new journey to be taken by the Fool, right? The risk, the leap, the jump, the fresh start. Okay, so your person, 7 of Bats, you, 6 of Ghosts, which came out, oh my goodness. 6 of Ghosts is a 6 of Cups. It came out for you in the read that I did yesterday. There's already just a lot of synchronization, so you might want to go watch that read too after this one. 7 of Bats, we're going to definitely clarify that for your person, you know. 5 of Pumpkins, which is the 5 of Coins. 7 of Bats is the 7 of Wands. 2 of Pumpkins is the 2 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Imps. So for your person at the moment, there is a feeling of, you know, 7 of Bats, this is the thief of the card. The 7 of Swords is the thief of the card, of the minor arcana. You know, possibly this person stole your heart, or there were lies, self-sabotage, betrayals. For your person also came out the Nightingale spirit. Love is all around. I feel like they are feeling the love 100%. Your person. Quite interesting. Double mission, Lightworker, Starseed. Serve the world by being you. And Spirit wanted me to put that in the center. But love is all around. Your person is definitely feeling the love. I'm in love. Is that a song? I don't know. Anyways. And then you got Coyote Spirit. So Nightingale Spirit is 41. 4 plus 1 equals change. 4 is about stabilities. 1 is about new beginnings. 16, Coyote Spirit, trust in the divine detours. This is for you. 1, new beginnings. 6 is unconditional love. Harmony, balance, partnership, the lovers. 4 is the Emperor, which came out for your person in the last read that I did as well. And then at the center between the two of you, what connects the two of you, is the 39, Moth Spirit, surrender now. But it came out in the reverse, so this is protection message. We got the Spirit message for you guys because they came out in the upright. 3 is about the Holy Trinity, communication, and 9 is about completions. Bringing change, endings, closure. And then for your person, we got the 7 of Sisters, 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry, of life, expression, and then you got called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. I think that you're being called by spirit and it's detouring you from this connection. And I think that there might be a separation at the moment, whether it be emotionally, physically, or mentally. But, you know, you having the Six of Ghosts, this is the past life lovers or the past lovers, right? This is you reminiscing upon the past, looking back. And so that's kind of why I picked up that that whole bit in the beginning about, you know, if you're looking back or looking to the future, you're not really being present, which means that you're not really living in your authenticity. You're not really living your true self. You're trying to control your surroundings and control, micromanage. I'm surprised that that one didn't come out for you. But anyways, so, but I think that you guys have a double mission together. And I think that like you have a mission individually and then you have a mission together, right? That is something that is global, right? And we'll get into those cards at the end, but you're being called to take a detour on your path right now for whatever reason, because it's time for you to step up in your world, right? And I think that that's about it's in connection with the card with the reading from yesterday, which is about reclaiming your power, right? You need to trust in this detour that divine creator has you on, calling you towards focusing more on your soul gifts and training in your spiritual world so that you can step up and reclaim your power. And then we have for you, it says, the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities, Raven. Maybe you have Raven spirit, animal spirit, spirit guides. Maybe you hear the Raven calling to you. I know there's a distinct difference. I think the Raven caws and the crow, like, something like that. I don't know. I'm sorry. Like, anyways. But so you're being called. The universe is calling you. I mean, both of these cards already say, this one's called, this says calling. The universe is calling you. And and this one says trust in the divine detours. So it's like you are being called, right? You're being called by spirit and you're being asked to trust in that detour. And maybe it's detouring you away from your person, right? And that's why you're in this energy of missing them and also wanting to try and control the resurrection, the reconciliation, the reconnection, right? You're trying to control that. And so that's why this is also appearing, surrender now. But this is for both of you. And, you know, your person, love is all around. I think they are being shown by spirit after having gone through such a dark night of the soul, facing their shadows. They're finally tapping into their inner light, right? And that's what this card's about. They're connecting to their inner soul song. You know, this is probably them finally having gone to those deepest, darkest places within, faced their shadows and found their light. And now they've found their soul calling. And now they've realized that this soul calling is also attached to you with this double mission that you guys are both on, right? And birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. They're finding their true expression, their soul song at the moment, okay? This is them being awoken by spirit, the light after the darkness. They are finally feeling alive. But they had to go through some dark times. It's like this person self-sabotaged. They lied to you. They probably stole your heart or were a thief in some kind of way, whether it was them manipulating you or, you know, I don't want to say stealing your money, but just like using you as a source of income, right? But I feel like this is more so, let's clarify. I feel like they stole your heart, but they also got peacock over here, which says, inherent wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth. You see, this person's being reborn. Absolutely. And I know that this came up yesterday in the read as well. Your person is being reborn. And I think that the lesson here between the two of you, the teaching was, you had to, there was a sense of needing to go through this loss of one another, this loss of the connection, this loss of this love, so that you could find your true selves. You had to find your true calling. They had to find their true self. And it's about awakening your mission, awakening the fact that you guys are here for a reason, on purpose. You have your own purpose, they have their own purpose, and you guys have a purpose here together. Okay? And you know, I think that it's working through this abandonment, this feeling of loss, this feeling of losing yourself, your person, the connection, this feeling of being left out in the cold, of having lack, maybe of not feeling like you have enough. That needs to be closed out. This is what needs to be overcome. And this is what you need to look at the bigger picture about, because we all came into this earth as abundant beings. God created us in his perfection, as abundant, loving, peaceful, happy, joyful beings. That is our birthright. And so this is a lesson of remembering who you are by connecting to your spirit, to your soul calling, to your soul song, so that you can feel solid in this place, in this earth, in this realm, right? Because when you connect to spirit and you realize that you are a spiritual being that is forever abundant, that is forever eternal love, eternal blessings are always showered upon those who walk the light of the Holy Spirit, walk the path of the Holy Spirit, are guided by the Holy Spirit. They will always be in a solid foundation. They will always have a commitment to self, to their path. So they will always be taken care of. They will always be abundant. They will always have exactly what they need in order to play out whatever dreams that they wish to have in this lifetime. And that's what Spirit is telling you, is like, surrender your need to control how this goes down in the physical realm and tap into Spirit. Connect to me, align to my will, because we already have created this map to your mission, to the mission that you guys have together. All right, we're going to clarify. Ooh. Justice. Here it comes from your person. This person knows that they did an injustice to you. This person possibly stole your heart, lied to you, left you feeling brokenhearted, self-sabotaged the connection. And they know that there is an injustice, and they are ready to bring in this balance. This is a sign of Libra. This could even mean, like, you know, court situations, you know, like if you're married, dealing with the court, like receiving justice in whatever form, because there was an injustice, and this person knows that they were the cause of this injustice. And I think that that's what this this connection, this separation, this, maybe you ghosted them, I don't know if they ghosted you, it doesn't really matter, but this abandonment of this connection, the loss of this connection, is what brought them to their darkest days, which is where they found their light. Okay, like the caterpillar that emerges from the light. All right. The Knight of Swords, the Magician, and the Nine of Cups. Damn. You are Look at you, the Knight of Swords. I don't really pick up that you're spying or stalking on your person. I think that this is more so you are digging for information. Like you're ready to fight at all costs to find out and investigate this. It's like you're doing like deep soul searching, deep soul studying, maybe even investigating and starting some form, like you're a student of I just heard oh my gosh, I can't, they're not giving it to me. It's like this, like a student of magic, right? Here's the magician. So it's like maybe you're studying to become, like maybe you're what is those mystery schools, right? Maybe you're in a mystery school or something like that, or maybe you're in some kind of form of like deep investigation of self or the metaphysical world, right? This is about you using all of your tools and talents to train so that you can manifest your true heart's desire, your wishes, your dreams, the Nine of Cups. This is your determination to put your self to work, or maybe even like you're determined to manifest this past connection, this Six of Cups, that person from your past that you are like, you know, maybe you are spying on them a little bit. Maybe you are checking in on them or whatever. But I think that this is just you going deep into your own inner knowledge and wisdom and finding all your talents, all your tools, and using everything that you have in your arsenal to bring this wish fulfillment, which obviously I think is your person, because you're missing them. This is you missing them nostalgically, having memories, fond memories of them. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, all right? We're going to clarify this Five of Pumpkins and why it is there for your lesson, your teaching, what you're teaching each other. You've got the Eight of Pentacles, zombie, quite interesting. That's two indications of a zombie in this deck. You know, I know I busted out my Halloween cards because I'm already in the spirit of Halloween, even though it's only September. But Eight of Pentacles, zombie. This is, I mean, look at this. You went from the Five of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. So this connection goes from it being abandoned and completely lost and maybe left out in the cold, like crickets, you know, you guys both thinking that this is over, and then it goes into the Eight of Pentacles, like it being rebuilt on a solid foundation. You guys both wanting to work for this, because the Eight of Pentacles is about putting in that work, investing, putting in effort after it having been left out in the cold, after having lost it. Because King of Cups and Page of Wands. Ooh, because there are not only emotions, but there's passion as well. And this is, you know, the King of Cups, whoever is resonating with the King of Cups, someone who's empathic, someone who has their emotions in check, may not really speak of them. They can keep them, you know, quite in check. But it's not somebody who's emotionally unavoidant or emotionally avoidant. And this is somebody who, when they have to, will speak of their feelings, will bring that, right? So this is somebody who can feel and express when needed. And I think that this is about, you know, this having to have gone cold, probably a little bit dormant, right? And gone cold, feeling the loss, in order to come back with this new passion, right? That we saw with the Ace of Wands that popped out earlier. It's like the Page of Wands is in the original deck holding the wand, and it's a message. It's a message of wanting to start a new passionate journey, having these new passionate ideas of wanting to take a new path, a new passionate path moving forward, taking action. But with the King of Cups, this is, you know, somebody bringing also a solid cup of love and feelings. And with the Eight of Pentacles, wanting to work and invest and put effort into it. So this is you guys both possibly coming to the realization that, oh, we do have a double mission together, and we do have a purpose here, that we are globally meant to bring something to this planet. So Two of Pumpkins is the this is what's blocking you. It's like there's an imbalance, there's an indecision here. And there's an indecision because somebody's holding on to something too tightly. And it could be someone maybe holding on to their materials too tightly, right? Somebody's saying, you know, withholding information, withholding abundance, withholding possibly the truth, right? With the seven of bats over here, this could be your person possibly withholding the truth, that they're indecisive, right? But here, what I love about this is, or maybe they're withholding the truth that they can't let you go. Maybe that's the truth, because the Four of Pentacles is somebody who doesn't want to let something go. Now, this is what's blocking the connection, because what's blocking the connection is with somebody needs to make a choice. There's an indecision here. And the choice is to let go of something, right? And the reason why there's a block is because the decision hasn't been made to let go of something, or to like if this is somebody holding on to their money, not wanting to, you know, somebody who's like stingy with their money, sometimes with just the Four of Pentacles can be, then that's the need to let that go. It can also be with holding on to a past person, a past idea, belief, right? There's indecision and somebody needs to choose. There's a choice that needs to be made, right, to bring balance to this connection, which I think is absolutely going to happen and come from your person, because they're the ones that created the injustice, and they're the ones that want to right this injustice, bring you justice. And so I think that because they can't let you go, and, you know, they feel you because of the Six of Cups connection, these two cards, you know, here you see the infinity symbol. And so it's like, even though there's this indecision, there is still something that binds you. And it's this infinite symbol, this eternal bond, right? That 8 of eternal love. And in the original Temperance is also that infinity symbol that she has between the two cups that she's holding, showing that channel that is connecting the twin flames, the soulmates, the connection, right? That possibly invisible channel that can only be felt through the heart, by opening the heart. And this is Temperance. You know, this is the angel of Temperance stepping in to say, balance will be restored, harmony will be restored. There is a flow, a divine flow between the two of you that will balance out this connection, that will bring reconciliation, because you guys are bound through your emotions, bound through soul connection. And there's a need to be patient, because this is being guided by the divine. And I think that that's why this zombie and control came up, and, you know, it happens to all be on your side. It's a need for you to let go of that control. All right, so moving on to the Four of Imps. I mean, like, I don't really need to clarify that, but we're going to see if Spirit wants to bring something else out, and he does. And it's the Queen of Cups. So, quite interesting. We've got a soul connection here. Queen and King of Cups. And this is in the action. So I think that your king is coming towards you, my queen. like I said, non-gender specific. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm talking about the energy. So there's non-gender specific. You know, this could be 2 males, it could be 2 females, it could be whatever you want it to be. All right. The point is the energy. This is a divine counterpart, right? These are people that are on the same page, both holding a cup of love and feelings for each other, and both wanting this same thing. Deep soul bond, solid foundations, commitment, possibly marriage, possibly just moving in together, right? And living with one another. But this is a deep soul bond, which is quite beautiful. This kind of just confirms everything for me, right? Because you have the King and Queen of Cups, and then we have the Temperance that has in the original card the 2 cups. So those are the 2 cups that the Queen and the King are holding, and there is that energetic channel, right, that could be invisible that connects them. And so in the future there is action towards some sort of solid foundation, some sort of reconciliation is coming here, and there's just a need to surrender to the divine when it comes to that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start getting into the reading of the cards. We're going to start with the Moonology. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Says, are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minute... whatever. Fretting can be counterproductive. Or perhaps you're being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you then see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't have exactly what you want. Excuse me, I have a tickle in my throat. Okay. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. Take time for a mini break or adventure. The situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident without being overconfident to win the day. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. Find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. Count your blessings, even if you don't see it in front of you yet, okay? Because they're coming, right? With the 9 of Cups here, and the so many other reminders. Okay. Dawn. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm just going to pick up what's needed. The light after the darkness. After the darkest times, the sun will always rise. The dawn will always come. This can be no surprise. It says, should you receive the dawn card, you are being reminded that there is always a fresh start and a new beginning to be had. This is for your person. Change is unstoppable, and even the most difficult times will pass, no matter how devastating they may seem. Hope is one of the most powerful motivating forces in the universe, and it's being indicated here. Beautiful. Hold on to hope. And I think that your person is, because they are ready to bring this justice from the injustice that they know they created by telling lies and self-sabotaging. Zombie. Control. The dead arise, voices a mumbling. After our brains, our screams, they are tumbling. Says, should the zombie step unsteadily into your life, it's time to look at the concept of control. Do you want to control everything, leaving little to free expression? Do you choose partners who are not your equal so that they are more easily manipulated and changed to your liking? Or do you allow that to happen to you? If you are not living your most authentic life, it's time to look at why and how to change that. 110%, my divine. And maybe this is why Spirit is detouring you away from this person at the moment, so that you can go find your true self as well. Awesome. Animal Oracle. Oh, wow. I opened right up to the Nightingale. Number 41, message for your person. Love is all around. In the darkness of night. Wow. Yet another reference to the darkness. In the darkness of night, Nightingale I'm sorry. I'll try my hardest. In the darkness of night, Nightingale's spirit sings her song of love and hope. Whoa! A harbinger of dawn to remind you that the sun will rise again soon. You are so loved, and the illumination song of the Nightingale spirit calls you to a new level of self-awareness and connection with the light. Love that. Yes, there is shadow and darkness, but love and prosperity exist everywhere. Even in the seeming emptiness of space, darkness, and a starless night. Hearken to the message, letting the music of the Nightingale's song remind you that love is all around. Feel it and trust in tomorrow's light, renewing your ability to recognize that the spaces that appear empty are filled with love and abundance. Illumination will happen soon. I love that. Your person is emerging out of the dark and into the light, connecting to their soul song. This is quite beautiful. Coyote number 16. Literally, wow. This is just amazing. Spirit is on point today. Coyote spirit, trust in divine detours. Do you find that you are being led on a strange detour in your life right now? Does it seem that what appears to be the next right action and the right choice, best situation, or fabulous relationship unexpectedly turns into the opposite? Or just disappears into thin air? As if you've been tricked? Oh my gosh, the trickster of the coyote, I'll tell you what. Coyote spirit's trickster energy is designed to bring you into situations to teach you lessons you have forgotten to learn. Oh, you little trickster, you. Perhaps you need a taste of failure before you experience success. What did I say? Right here. This is what you guys are learning. This is the teaching, what you're teaching each other. Failure. This is the card of failure, of loss, of losing. And then you had the 8 of Pentacles come right after that, which is a card of success. It's a card of having solid foundations, solid investments, because you're working hard towards it. But first you need to experience the loss in order to get to that success, right? So it says a need to feel disappointment before you can truly appreciate the joy, love, and prosperity that is coming up for you. Perhaps you are revisiting a pattern you forgot wasn't in alignment with the life you are intending to co-create. Being reminded that gratitude, not complacency, will keep you awake and aware of all that is available to you in this moment. Coyote spirit reminds you to laugh about the unexpected twists, to develop humility and gratitude while releasing your attachments to the form or of your desires. Hello. Let go of control. Remember that spirit has a plan and wants the best for you. Spirit has a plan. This is about being patient and trusting in the plan. Temperance. Trust in divine order now. Coyote spirit is a divine helper. No matter what seems to go astray, things are exactly as they are supposed to be. I love that reminder from the coyote spirit. Thank you. 39. Moth protection message. Surrender now. Says, moth spirit can be intense, and honesty about your own compulsive tendencies. This is what connects the two of you, the energy that's in the center, okay? It says, and honesty about your own compulsive tendencies is needed right now. It is too easy to switch from one addiction to another, distracting yourself from the discomfort of uncertainty and the thoughts and emotions that arise when you aren't single-mindedly pursuing a goal. Moth spirit calls you to practice moderation in all things and recognize when you think you are headed toward the light, but are really headed into a fire that will cause burnout. Why are you so resistant to letting up? Could you be avoiding difficult emotions you need to feel and release? Now is a time to do a fearless inventory so that your addictive tendencies can be toned down and rechanneled into enthusiastic activity in moderation. You are not a machine. Listen to Moth Spirit messages that a change is needed to support your well-being. Maybe deep down you know you have become too attached to something and someone. Let go of your need to control the outcome and allow yourself to remember the many ways you want to channel your energy. To relationships, to work, to giving to others, to self-care, and to all the other pursuits you value. And you know what? In yesterday's read, I said you guys were obsessed with each other. And so there's this need to like let that obsession go. That needs to die. And you guys both have to have trust in the fact that this connection will survive whatever obstacles are being thrown in your path. Beautiful reminder. Moving on to the Starseed deck. The Star Sisters. Okay. I'm going to cut this short because they're a little long, but it says you're being called to ponder questions. What wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project, such as a new business or a book. Or perhaps you're being called to weave beauty in your home. This is for your person. Or in the way you cook. Regardless of the end result, you're being called to express yourself through your creativity, to surrender to the creative projects that both scare and excite you, to find a way to weave beauty back into everyday life. For where there's creativity, spirit and soul are present, and the world needs those qualities more now than ever before. What new creations are you being called to birth? Maybe your person is an artist. Maybe they're a writer. Maybe they... You know, an artist can be so many things. It can be a web designer. It can be you can be a lawn designer, you know. There's something that you could be a photographer. There's so many different things, right? But there's some creative expression that is coming forward because of your person's tapping into their soul song. So they're being encouraged to follow those passions. What are they being called to create right now? And then you says soul gifts. This is also you're being called. Says called. It says your soul has many unique gifts that it came here to share. Some you may already be aware of, others you're just beginning to uncover. You're being called to remember that your soul intelligently chose the perfect conditions to carry out your soul's mission and share your soul's gift. If you're being called toward a creative project, you guys are both maybe very creative energy, a passion or an adventure, this card is your confirmation that you're facing the right way and that this moment right here is destined. If you're feeling underprepared or thinking, who am I to do that? This card is guiding you to step up and leap. And consider perhaps that your soul has been training you for this moment right here for lifetimes. Place the card, okay, just repeat after me. I call forth the soul gifts and soul training that I've received throughout all of my lifetimes. I'm ready to embody them all now without hesitation or fear. I fully commit to being here now. I'm ready to step into my soul's highest and most potent calling. I've been training for this for lifetimes. And you know what? That's what this card's all about. The Magician. You look at the freaking synchronicities in these cards. The Magician is literally walking in this card, completely two separate decks, wearing the same fucking cloak. How is that even possible? OMG. OMG. Literally, this is you walking through the gates of this new abundant energy, this new path that Spirit is literally laying out for you. All you have to do is walk through the gates. And your dreams and your wishes are going to be on the other side. Woo! Double mission. Lightworker, Starseed, serve the world by being you. Lightworker Starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have, this is what connects you both at the heart center, okay? This is for both of you. Many have the feelings that time's running out and there's something they came here to do, create or contribute. They're here to grow as souls individually, your individual mission, and also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way, collective mission. Their collective mission is often answered through a career calling or by devoting their life to something bigger. Look at the bigger picture. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something's missing or that they're forgetting something important. It's common for lightworker starseeds to feel that they're different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in, or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or a decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions and joys. You guys are both being guided to create, to follow your passions, because that is what your mission here is for individually and together as a collective. It says, and keep doing that. It says, what lights you up, your passions and your joys, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of the things that light you up and then lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. How can you serve the world? By being you. I love that. How can you light up the world? By being you. The divine creator is encouraging to be you, your authentic self, what is true for you. So for your person, we've got the peacock feather. Says, many cultures, myths, traditions honor peacock, especially through the eye feathers, as a mystical and wise messenger of power and resurrection. Your person is being resurrected by spirit. I tell you what, from darkness to the light. In ancient Egypt, the peacock feathers were thought to be akin to the eye of Horus. Ooh wee. I got Horus on both fingers. The all-seeing watcher. The ancient Greeks honored peacock as the watchman over the goddess Hera. Peacock is the national bird of India and is represented through that culture's art and color, pattern, and symbol. The peacock is closely associated with the phoenix rising from the ashes, which came out in yesterday's read. Because of its enduring brilliance, the peacock feather came to symbolize resurrection in early Christianity. So clearly the peacock is the symbol of the phoenix rising. The wise messenger fans open to remind you that you are a soul first and foremost. The soul has a wisdom contained from every lifetime. Although you may not be aware of your inner wisdom, you are being awakened now to the wise, watchful soul that you possess. Oh my God, I love this. This may come in the form of a new outlook, renewed interests, reawakened learning, or a more powerful process of shedding the old, worn out experiences in your life. As this process unfolds, know that you are on steady ground and be open to a rebirth in some area of your life. Trust that your wise soul is guiding you through your human experience. Holding the highest vision for yourself is the gift of this messenger. Finding the wisdom of your soul's long journey home is divine. Vision, rebirth, watchfulness is the energies. Season is spring and fall. Element, earth, air, color, blue, green, gold, brown. Affirmation, I invite a greater understanding of my soul's divine wisdom. Wow. Beautiful card. Okay, Raven, for you. Raven is a symbolic messenger from the family of blackbirds. All of the blackbirds hold some level of mystery and magical energy. Raven is a power bird, decidedly aligned with the strong feminine energy of the universe, often called a messenger of prophecy. Raven calls us to tune in and take notice of what is happening around us. Odin of Norse mythology had two raven companions representing thought and memory. Recognizing the raven's sharp mind and keen intelligence encourages us to trust ourselves and our own supreme knowing. Raven's message is one of empowerment. His distinct call awakens you to notice your personal power and to accept this as your truth. Oftentimes we ignore the signs on the path and deny our own importance. That time is officially over. You are being called to notice and follow the signs and synchronicities of the universe that will awaken your inner wisdom. You may feel called to a higher vision and reach for yourself. Higher vision. The bigger picture. The blackness of the raven's feathers represents untapped potential and the expansive universe. Follow the guidance of Raven and own your power now. Wow, that was kind of the same message yesterday for the divine feminine. Owning your power, reclaiming your power. Insight, prophecy, and power. Fall, winter, earth, air, blue, black, purple. Affirmation, I claim my divine power and open to unlimited potential. What beautiful cards today, guys. I am going to pull from the Master Attractor just to close out this read. I hope you resonated with it. If you're still with me, you clearly did. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know what's going on with you. Any last minute messages from Spirit for those that are still with me. Oh, what beautiful cards. Feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. I love that. All right, guys, I hope you liked this message and resonated with it. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Until next time.